Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation. 2024 Zulu. Wind 180 at 07. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Fuel 16,000. Temperature -06. Dew point -16.
So that will put us on runway 16. Alright, so we're going to practice power off emergency landings. Doesn't look like there's any traffic at Cambridge.
Tower 4337 Victor. We'll make sure the runway 14 ready for departure.
So hopefully we can...
4337 Victor, Crystal Tower, make left traffic, runway 1.
Hopefully we can have the airport to ourselves. And yeah, I did not
traffic, Midstate 41, 3 miles to the southwest.
expect it to be this bumpy.
Midfield cross for 12, very bumpy. Glencoe traffic, so
it's very bumpy.
0, final 13 Glencoe. Recamp up, Charlie's downwind, turning base for 18, Avery.
But we'll practice power off 180s. And then I'll kind of give you a little tour of the cockpit here too. So these are the new radios I got. This GPS was already in the plane when I bought it, so that was really nice because this is a very nice, expensive transponder and GPS unit all in one. This thing's great for instrument training. I can plug in my approach procedures and
Burnett County traffic
pretty much guides me in. As far as the radios go, this is the 215, the GNC 215, so this has the primary radio and then my navigation frequencies. This is my autopilot, I've got that turned on. Even through the bumps, she's holding
traffic boundary 1
pretty steady.
10 mile final, RNAV 15, low approach only.
So the autopilot only holds a heading, it does not hold altitude. So, but does pretty good holding a heading, and then right now I'm in navigation mode, just following the GPS course. She does a pretty good job of that.
Okay, traffic, Helmand Foxtrot 9 to...
Okay, we're going to take off the autopilot, and we're going to start our descent, so we'll pull out a couple inches.
We have a traffic, Midstate 41.
Good lord. Way bumpier. Oh! This is like...
Say 37.
A million times bumpier than I expected.
About 3,500 above you, but we're going to be heading down to do ground ref here
high
shortly.
Pressure system. Winds are calm. I mean, I thought it was going to be
Hutchins traffic boundary 173.
a real smooth day for flying. And then the 205, this one on the bottom,
One turning downwind, 12.
also has Bluetooth, which is kind of nice. So it syncs up to my phone. I can use it for music. And I can also use it for phone calls, which is kind of cool. Cambridge area traffic, Comanche 8391 Papa, entering left downwind for 16, Cambridge. Cambridge area traffic, Comanche 8391 Papa, short approach for runway 16. And we'll pull the power out. Start that.
Traffic boundary 173, 3 mile final, RNAV 15, low approach, only Hutch.
Prop is full forward, mixture is rich. And I'm not going to put any flaps in until we get close enough where I'm certain that we have the runway made.
Aero traffic, Midstate 7715 west, into the emergency descent of 5,000, turbo.
Cambridge area traffic, Comanche 89 Papa, final 16, Cambridge. Trim it up. And once runway is definitely made, then we'll put in some flaps. I gotta watch my airspeed. That nose down. Gear is down. Hand on the throttle. Okay, runway's made, so I'm putting in flaps. Back on the center line, flaps are going up. Carburetor heat is in. We are trimmed for takeoff, full power.
Cambridge traffic, Archer 3015 Delta is 10 to the north on the RNAV 16, Cambridge.
Cambridge traffic, Comanche, turn on Papa, taking off runway 16, staying in the pattern. We'll watch for you for the Archer that just called, Cambridge.
We'll do the missed, Cambridge.
Roger that, or Cambridge. Alright, gears going up. So this guy is gonna be in our way. Alright, we're almost at pattern altitude. Cambridge area traffic, Comanche 8 Papa, we're going to do a short approach for runway 16. We got an ADS speed all for the Archer, Cambridge. Okay, fuel pumps on. We'll put our landing gear down. I got this guy on my radar, I don't have visual of him yet. And once we get to the runway threshold, we will pull power. Props will forward, gas is set, everything else is good to go. So we'll pull power here to idle. And start that turn. Landing gear is down. Trim it up. There's a gust. Nose down, watch that airspeed. Nose down, nose down. Alright, runway's made, dropping some flaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got about half our flaps in there. I had to add a little throttle. Dang it. Flaps are going up, getting back on center line. Trimmed for takeoff, full throttle. Gears going up. Cambridge area traffic, Comanche 8 on Papa, taking off 16, staying in the pattern, Cambridge. Ryan, where are you at? Cambridge traffic, Comanche 8 on Papa, we're going to do one more short approach on runway 16. How far are you out, Archer?
And Verbo Drive is Archer 3049er. We are 12 miles inbound for 12 Verbo.
6 miles to the west, we're going to overfly runway 18 and join left downwind runway 18. Okay.
Cambridge traffic, Archer 3015 Delta is about 6 miles to the north.
Roger that. We are starting our short approach right now for Cambridge traffic for 83901 Papa for runway 16.
Hi Delta.
Alright, power's going out.
Touching Glencoe traffic, boundary 173. We are 3,800, climbing for 4,000. Touch.
Nose down. Landing gear is down. We got a green light. Ooh, this is going to be close. Trimming it up a little bit. Airspeed's looking good. Runway's made, dropping flaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting that airspeed down to 90. Not my best landing, flaps are going up. Full power. Lift off.
So 2 of the 3 emergency landings were a success, but had to add a little throttle on that second one.
Okay, so if we try to do the RNAV practice approach here, procedure, good God, approach, RNAV 14.
Traffic Archer 30749, climbing 3000, departure to the north on downwind variable.
Got that plugged in.
679, left downwind.
Then we're going to go back here, we're going to go to proc, approach, RNAV 14, with the transition, we'll go to OINOP, and then it's asking about the course reversal, and we're going to decline that at this time because the direction we're coming in, we won't need to do procedure turn. So go back to our map.
Wasika traffic, wind speed 79, turning left base 215, Wasika.
And then we'll switch over to tower, switch over to the ATIS at Crystal. Alright, so if we brief this approach plate here really quick, first we got 18 miles to go, so we got to call them pretty darn quickly. Let's get the ATIS.
Approach is in use, landing runway 14. Party aircraft requesting traffic advisories above airspace entry, inform ground control. Advise on initial contact, you have information hotel.
Oh, still hotel. We're going to update their ATIS pretty soon, but we still got the current information. So we'll intercept OINOP, and then from there, so OINOP we got to intercept a lot of traffic down there. OINOP we have to be above 3,000, we're at 3,100, so we're holding good there. And I think OINOP is, 13 miles out, so we'll be able to go to OINOP and then just call them up pretty much at that point. Just tell tower we're 13 out. Good God. I'm going to bring back the power just a little bit because of how bumpy it is. Yeah, so these settings are... So we're at about 55% power.
Hotel Zulu holding short on runway 14.
With our current power settings.
Cessna 971, turn
Making left traffic, 14, clear for takeoff.
This approach procedure is a climb, left turn to 3100 to the Gopher Vortac. Easy enough. So we'll intercept OINOP at about 3,000. We'll call tower because we're not doing an actual official approach right now. So we'll just call tower, tell them we got hotel for 13 out to the northwest. They'll give us, landing clearance. Tell us, I'm guessing, to go straight in for 14, and then we'll continue our approach as if we were on the RNAV. And for this RNAV, it's an LNAV approach, so the minimums are 1,320. We're a Class B aircraft. So we'll go OINOP to Zunbi. We have to be above 2,500.
Wind 200 at 8.
200 at 8. We'll bug that. And then my GPS is going to tell me when to turn, so it'll give me a countdown basically. So left turn to 141 in 9 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, autopilot off. Start that standard rate turn.
Central aircraft, Crystal Tower information to India is current. Wind 190 at 8, altimeter 3040.
Whoa, pressure drop.
Cessna 4, Hotel Zulu, turn right at Alpha, contact ground point 6.
Right on Alpha, contacting ground Cessna 734 Hotel Zulu.
Cessna 971, what were your intentions on departure?
Get lined up
Clear
here.
pattern, 971. Cessna 64971, Crystal Tower, make left traffic, runway 14, clear for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff,
Start our
traffic,
descent.
971.
Crystal Tower, Comanche 839 on Papa 12 to the northwest with information, India.
Comanche 3901 Papa, Crystal Tower, make straight in approach for runway 14.
Straight in, 14901 Papa. Alright, let's get back on the RNAV. Approach here, and then Zumbi's at 2500, so we're coming down to intercept that. And then because of our GPS setup, we do have glide slope guidance on this approach, so the glide slope will eventually come in here. And once we've had Zumbi, I pretty much want to be, that's the final approach fix, so I want to be fully configured for landing. At that point, with my landing gear down, my speed in check, we've got 3.8 miles to go until we hit Zumbi, so 5 seconds.
991 Papa, your number 2, following a Cessna on the left base.
Number 2 for the 4114, we'll look for that traffic, 901 Papa. Okay, put our landing gear down. And now we can begin our final descent. We've got, again, GPS glide path guidance we can use. So we're a little bit high.
Comanche 901 Papa, that traffic's on a base to about a half mile final now, no factor. Number 2, runway 14, clear to land.
Roger that, clear to land, 1491 Papa. And we just keep everything lined up. Watch our airspeed. Right now we're a little high. So I'm going to pull it a little more power. Carburetor heat, gas, undercarriage, mixture, prop to go, switches. The only thing we got still is our prop. And we're a little low now. I'm going to pitch up, and that'll actually be helpful because we'll be able to get down to flap speed. Pull out even more power. Alright, 1, 2, 3, dropping our first notch. So flap speed is 125, but I like to get it down to 110 just to relieve a little bit of stress on the flaps. 1, 2, 3. The minimums again are 1320.
Crystal Tower, Cessna 734,
100 feet to go until minimums.
Ready for departure for pattern work.
And we're going to dump our flaps.
134 Hotel Zulu, Crystal Tower, hold short, anyone for traffic landing.
Short 14 for traffic. Cessna 734, Hotel Zulu.
And we're high, pulling out more power,
Cessna 971, make left traffic.
pulling to idle. Getting
Landing in
back
close traffic, 971.
on track, trimming up. Pulling to idle. There we go. Airspeed's a little low.
Cessna 971, traffic will be holding in position.
Flaps are going up. Power's going out.
We're continuing.
Cessna 4 Hotel Zulu, running 14, line up and wait, traffic left to crosswind.
We got an alpha
4,
here.
line up and wait. Cessna 734, Hotel Zulu.
And 0391 Papa, left to right on Alpha, contact ground.
Left it off over the ground, everyone pop. Quick little flight, but a good flight. I'm definitely going to just spend more time on these little flights practicing emergency landings and energy management without throttle control. I got really good at it in the 172, clear right, clear left. But this plane is a lot heavier and it drops a lot harder. a lot quicker. It's definitely noticeable. So yeah, I just want to really get comfortable with how the plane feels, just literally with glide only, and get that locked in, so that if I ever did have an engine out, I could relatively quickly assess and analyze based on my altitude and based on wherever the closest airport is located, if it's makeable, or if I need to find a field or whatever, you know, the best course of action is for that circumstance.